Windhorse, Wendy, Big Perk. Good to see you both. Top of the morning, Perk. Guys, we really are all blue today. Okay, we're all on the same page. We'll get to more important things, though. How important is tonight's game for the Lakers, Perk?
Oh, very important. Very important. I know they're not ducking no smoke. I know not after one game. I need to see them
we
do
done
it
did
again.
what we needed to do.
Right? And we need to see them do it again. We need to do it. Need to see them do
In
it
the
again.
playoffs.
I know. The playoffs right around the corner. The playoffs right around the corner. And I know you heard the post-game interview by LeBron James when he was addressing or talking about Oklahoma City and saying, hey, they know who they are. They have an identity. We're still trying to find our identity. How do you find that? By actually playing the game of basketball and getting reps in. Find to see how can you be more consistent on the defensive side of things. The postseason is right around the corner. You should be sharpening your knives at this moment. I don't want to hear about resting because you
Ellie done missed the last 3 years. He should.
And you really about that life. You go in, you make a statement. It's very important for the Lakers to play tonight.
Ellie done missed the last 3 years. He should.
And you really about that life. You go in, you make a statement. It's very important for the Lakers to play tonight. Very important for the whole.
Did we make a statement on Sunday? Did we make a statement on Sunday? Because that's not what you said the other day. You ready for Dallas. We getting ready for Dallas in Dallas. We're not playing back-to-back. We're going to put our G League team out there. Don't you worry about us, Kendra Perkins. Our knives are sharp because you saw what we did to OKC. 27 points. Oh, they got a lockdown defense. Stephen A., what did you say about where they rank in steals, in field goal percentage, three-point percentage, deflections, all that, and we went there and put foots in you in your crib. Now, we not playing tonight, and I don't care how much you try to hype it up. We getting ready for Wednesday and Friday, and that's the end of it. Wendy, take off.
Wait, hold on. Wendy, before you go, I just want to be clear on one thing, and I like that we're using the word we a lot there, Shannon. Perk, do you believe that the Lakers could take OKC in a 7-game series?
First of all, Molly.
Using the word we a lot there, Shannon. Perk, do you believe that the Lakers could take OKC in a 7-game series?
First of all, Molly, they have to get to OKC to get to a 7-game series. And the only way that they could do that is by actually getting to the conference finals. So my thing is you look at the Western Conference right now. When you look at the Western Conference right now, this is going to be one of the most exciting postseasons that we've seen in the last 5 years. You look at the Western Conference right now. When you look at the Western Conference right now, this is going to be one of the most exciting postseasons that we've seen in the last 5 years. We don't know what's going to happen. That's how talented the teams are. These matchups are going to be
That's not how you talking.
We just saw the... Hold on.
All right. Shannon's dealing with some technical difficulties. Yeah, he started to get a little nervous, Perk, and he was like, I'm about to exit stage left. I don't know how I'm going to defend this, but Wendy's here with you.
This is what I'm saying, Molly. I don't understand how he got a sponsorship from Boost Mobile and he got that crazy nonsense
Get your
Wi-Fi.
takes off
you
now,
know
Perk.
what I'm saying?
You can't hear
Upgrade
you.
the
Get
Wi-Fi.
your takes off.
Yeah, upgrade the Wi-Fi. All I'm saying is I'm listening to what LeBron is saying, Wendy, Molly. LeBron said that they're trying to find their identity. The postseason is right around the corner. So trying to find it is not just about OKC. It's about finding it through the rest of the remaining of the regular season.
Wendy, unpack this for us. Where are you on all this?
Perk, in principle, I agree with you. However, the Lakers actually have earned the ability to let tonight go. And I don't think it's some sort of psychological thing like I'm sure Shannon would say if he were still connected to us. They've done a great job with two things. One, they're in unbelievable position with tiebreakers. They are the kings of the tiebreakers in the Western Conference. We look at this logjam, the Lakers can sit on top of all of it and say, we got it. They have the individual tiebreakers with all of the teams below them. They've got the tiebreaker with the Nuggets. They got the tiebreaker with the Clippers. They got the tiebreaker with the Warriors. They got the tiebreaker with the Timberwolves. Because I know that divisions don't matter. I'm not even sure if you were more than a casual fan, you could even name who was in the Pacific Division. But because the Lakers are on top of the Pacific Division, as I know that divisions don't matter, I'm not even sure if you were more than a casual fan, you could even name who was in the Pacific Division. But because the Lakers are on top of the Pacific Division, they get the secondary tiebreaker. So even though we look at them and see they have a 2-game lead, the reality is it's a 3-game lead because they've got the tiebreakers. Now, if everybody ties in that whole group, no matter which conglomeration of those teams might tie, the Lakers would tie. So what I'm saying, Perk, with a lot of mumbo-jumbo is that the Lakers have a great edge. They have a 2-game lead in the loss column plus the tiebreaker. So if they elect, and by the way, Molly, they've kind of shown their hand here because yesterday they put Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves on the injury report as questionable. And I know they put LeBron on every game, but Luka being on it and Austin being on it indicates what they might do here, which is to tank this one and fly to Dallas.
Do you have a problem if they do that, Perk?
So here's my thing. I want to ask Wendy a question, a few questions. Number one, so they have 4 games left, right, Wendy?
Yeah.
Okay, they have OKC, Dallas, I believe Toronto, and then their last game is against Memphis. Number one. So they have 4 games left, right, Wendy?
Yeah.
Okay, they have OKC, Dallas, I believe Toronto, and then their last game is against Memphis. Houston. Okay, Houston. Okay, I thought it was Memphis, but excuse me, Houston.
I think I think the last game's against Portland.
Portland. So they got 5 games left?
They have 4 games left. I don't think they played Memphis. I could be wrong. But
I'll pull up the schedule for you guys. Keep going.
Okay, so yep, pull it up for me. So my thing is this. Dallas, although they got spanked by the Clippers, right? Outside of that, since Anthony Davis has returned, they've been playing some inspiring basketball, right? Anthony Davis is going to be fired up for tomorrow's game. We can all agree to that. We don't know what type of game Luka is going to give us tomorrow because we all know when you return back and you get the video tribute and all this stuff, your emotions are running high. We saw it happen with Jimmy Butler in the Miami Heat. What I'm saying is this. If you're looking at the schedule, you look at these 2 games, do you really want to play with the basketball guards like that, or you want to control what you can control by going out there every single night and putting your best foot forward and try to win as many games as you possibly can?
Yeah, you're making a good point there, Perk. I don't disagree with you. I'm just telling you, the Lakers, they've also done really well in the last week, guys, because they had these 4 big games. They've bought the right to have the choice, Perk. And I agree, you want to be sharp, but you also are going to try to protect LeBron, who's had an injury, Luka, who's had the injury. I don't know how bad Austin's ankle is, but if they, they've earned the right here to do this. And I'm bummed if that's the case because I want to see how the Thunder handle a little bit of adversity here, but I'm not sure we're going to get it.
All right, Perk, I got the schedule for you real quick. Sorry if I'm stepping on you. We got some delays. Thunder, obviously, we've been talking about it. Then the Mavs, then the Rockets, then Portland. Yeah. So no Memphis.
They need 2 wins, guys. They need 2 wins in there. Out of those 4 games, they win 2 games. They clinch home court for the first round. And they really want the 3 seed to be opposite the Thunder on that bracket. But, Perk, you're right. It doesn't matter where they line up in the conference finals. They got to win 8 playoffs. And they really want the 3 seed to be opposite the Thunder on that bracket. But, Perk, you're right. It doesn't matter where they line up in the conference finals. They got to win 8 playoff games before they could even think about how they match up with OKC. And they're thinking about those 8 playoff games more than they are about sending some sort of message. And, sometimes I think Shannon's swag when it comes to Lakers is a little bit laughable. But in this case, if you can rest your stars for an important game tomorrow and sort of like turn your cheek at the Thunder and say you don't get another shot at us, I kind of understand the rationale.
Yeah, I mean, I get that part of it, Wendy, and I get it. You got to play the game within the game, and you actually want to have OKC going into the postseason having a little doubt, and it might be a great strategy by the Lakers not to play them tonight. All I'm saying is that if you're trying to sharpen your knives going into the postseason, and your leader in LeBron James has said on record that you're trying to find your identity and get better every single night with 4 games left, I'm gonna tell you this. I know a few. And then the Houston Rockets, right? Think about it. The Houston Rockets are playing at an extremely high level right now. And guess what? They have locked in the number 2 spot. But why? Because Ime Udoka know the importance of playing great basketball going into the postseason. That's all I'm saying.